Well, we didn't get the book, but
self-chosen sample.
Don't open that bio.
Yeah. Did you get what compartment that was?
The left.
1 second.
Left compartment.
That was pretty freaking cool.
When this watch ends, you need to take a bow.
Nice bubble can driving.
I know.
Thank you. This is what we like to call a dream team.
Dream team up here.
I have to challenge the other watches. Can you sample without using a grab or a
Like,
slipper?
only use the opening of the sampling box.
We're only sampling things that
tools
want to get
allowed.
sampled.
Only sample things that want to get sampled. There you go.
It's their own free will.
Okay, that is in
Self-chosen.
forward bio box A.
That was awesome.
Yes.
I keep replaying it in my mind, and it just keeps getting better.
Right?
That'll be really cool to rewatch.
I'm still curious what the other thing that started swimming when we were there was. Like, it was like flat
yeah.
and kind of a square, right? Yeah, but it had like legs and was moving.
Well, let's pull up the side bio box and see if it'll swim in.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Well, it's a twofer because it was holding a rock in it. And
Oh,
it's
it
claws,
was.
too.
So we still technically got the rock
we got
sample
the rock too. We needed an invertebrate. We needed a rock.
to get our rock sample and
Five
self-sacrifice.
more of the same thing.
The links we go to for science
So do you
viewers.
think you can do that 4 more times?
So one of the questions on the sheet is sample type grab, slurp, Niskin, push, core, and scoop. And I just went to other and wrote self-chosen.
Yeah. Self-sacrifice. Self-chosen.
I volunteer as tribute.
Scott, viewers have been writing in, and I can't share all of the comments, but they are impressed. We have a recommendation that you need to put together a highlight reel for your resume for future ROV dives.
What was the start time for that? Because we just
C star.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
I don't know, but my life is complete having witnessed
I'm
that.
gonna list that as an ROV grab.
Let's zoom in. Let's see what that is.
Was that the thing that was swimming away earlier?
No.
I don't know
Almost
what
like a
that
piece of
is.
trash.
It almost looks like a sea pen style. It's the internal skeleton structure inside of it.
Huh.
Can we poke it?
Let me get some grabs of that.
I just
Poke it.
can't wait to meet this crab now when we make it
I
back.
know.
It's be crawling out as soon as we get on deck.
It'll be like, how dare you all?
What's that to the right?
I don't know, I was wondering that.
Shell?
Yeah, it looks almost.
Can we poke this thing?
It's like, oh, it's moving.
The white thing is moving?
It's
No, the little thing to the right of it almost looks like a transparent shell.
What is
Why is
shaking?
the camera shaking so much?
What
I don't
is
know.
shaking?
That's the crab trying to get out.
Causing a ruckus in there.
I had too much down thrust going. Yeah.
Wait, so is that some type of scallop?
That's what it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah. They're pretty long, too. Could be.
How's the ship doing? Good?
Good.
Can we poke it and see what happens?
Yeah. Go wide.
See if it retracts?
Oh, it's way too far away. Well, maybe not.
No.
Okay, zoom in.
Nothing's too far away after you've done what you've done.
Anything is possible.
And zoom in. Good. Perfect.
Are we poking the shell or the gentle, nice and
Just a little
soft?
love tap.
Ooh.
It's
Oh.
like
Yep,
translucent.
definitely a bivalve.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, is that
Is it
a-
just a shell, though?
I think it's just the
Yeah.
shell.
I don't think it's
Can
alive.
you zoom in more?
Yeah, it's
I think
just.
there's another half to it.
What's all the
Yeah,
white
wait, I
stuff
think
coming
it
out then?
is.
Maybe it just died recently.
Can you possibly flip it?
It's like a transparent shell.
It's a very transparent shell.
Yeah.
What's all the
Look,
white wispy things coming out?
I'm not sure. They almost look like some sort of spines, but it almost looks like sea urchin spines or something.
Whoa.
Oh.
It didn't
Is there
retract.
resistance to it when you nudge it?
Not really.
Which is a piece of trash? I don't know.
What
if it's
is that?
trash. Not sure.
It's a unicorn horn.
I was just thinking that. I was like, is there an underwater unicorn?
That's where they went.
Underwater.
We found it.
No wonder why we can't find them.
Oh, there you go.
There's bottom.
There it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Man,
Wow.
this
I
is
want
just
it.
for
Scott,
me.
you're just showing off.
You are amazing, Scott.
Just trying to have a highlight
Scott,
reel
you're
here.
doing fantastic.
It's hollow.
What is that?
It does
No,
look
I don't know, but I-
idea.
Oh,
As you shimmy it down.
could you share that one more time, David?
Wow.
Was that a tube to a
I was
worm?
informed
Whoa,
that it might be a
insects.
scaphalopod. Let me search up what that is.
You can see
It's
inside.
slipping. It's
Oh,
slipping.
yes.
Oh.
Scaphalopod. It is a tusk shell.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Huh. Well, that's a
really
pretty
cool.
good name for it. Oh, there's another one of those crabs
Yeah,
if
it
you
doesn't
zoom
look
in to
like
the
it's
left.
alive.
Where?
Thank
If
you,
you
David.
zoom in
Yeah, I don't
and
think
then
that it's
pan slightly
alive.
to the
Thank
left
you.
like our...
Is it?
yeah, do you see it?
The red.
Oh, the
Yeah.
red, small. Right in the
What
bottom
are we
there.
looking at? Oh. As a crab?
What? How did you
Looks
see
like
that?
Wow.
That's why they call me Eagle Eye.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow,
it's got like.
It's almost, it only has arms
Is it
on
missing
one
one?
side.
Oh, it's been through some battles.
It has.
Wow.
You're trying to pick it up again.
I'll poke it.
Yeah, viewer, you're right. It did that scaphalopod did look like a bone, but it was a tusk. What? What
We
was it?
think it's
You
a
mean to
tusk
zoom out?
shell.
A tusk shell?
It's tusk shell or tooth shells.
Oh, it might be
They're
dead.
sort of like curved.
It's
like,
not dead. You can see its mouth.
He's moving.
Oh, it is
There it
He's
is.
moving.
missing half his arms.
He is a mess. Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
It's like.
Oh.
Sorry, dude.
yeah, I think now that I'm looking at some pictures of scaphalopods, I think that's a pretty good idea.
Awesome.
It looks like it wasn't alive that I can tell, but they might be able to retract fully inside of their shells.
There's
Yeah,
something
it could be
in
hiding
it
for us.
that...
It was definitely like.
Oh, that brittle star is piecing out.
Where's the brittle star?
Oh, yeah.
Above Mungo Arm.
Oh.
I'm thinking we'll do another transect soon.
Sweet.
We can get the cameras ready, please.
Yes.
You need it? Yeah, reset. Yeah, go for it.
You're full wide on both.
Roger, full wide.
That was a magical 20 minutes, you guys.
I was just thinking it's the best dive ever, you guys.
That was amazing.
That was so cool. I don't have a start time for that sample because it was just us.
Scott, you've been labeled the Herc God from the viewers.
After all that showing up.
Is that redundant?
I was just going to say.
That's
Apparently
true.
you're so good once wasn't good
Zeus.
enough.
Yeah, right on. You center up bubble
the
cam
Zeus.
on the front. That makes you the bubble cam god. Goddess, sorry.
Goddess.
Yeah.
I'm so worried we're going to open the bio box when we get to the surface and that crab's going to be nowhere to be seen.
But he might have left the rock behind.
Ooh, as a parting gift.
No subsampling.
All right, and I just included a note on our sample collection diagram not to open the forward bio boxes.
Nice.
Some viewers have requested that we submit that to ESPN for Plays of the Week.
Ooh, that's a good idea. It's the catch of the week.
That's
there
catch of the week right there.
Isn't there like a robotics channel as well? We could just submit that.
Doesn't specify which catch. Like what you're catching. But what is that on the left there?
Another
It's a
anemone.
big ol'
I think
anemone.
sea
Looks
star
different than the
also.
ones you
Anemone?
Yeah, can you get a zoom in on that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scott.
go ahead.
Where's that sea star? Oh, wow, that's so small.
Ooh.
What's going on right
Interesting.
there?
His mouth looks over to the side.
Is he
Maybe
eating something?
yeah, he might be eating something.
Got something tasty.
Yeah, I think he's chowing.
I think if we can see enough of those sea anemones together in the same space, it'd be really nice to sample those. Because then we
Maybe.
could get all 5 of them.
Maybe he's eating another crab that ate
Yeah.
or made a poor life choice.
A
No.
self-sacrifice.
And then Narelle
I think I'm
just
way behind.
tentatively identified those sea stars as Plinthaster species, like Plinthaster as the genus,
The
but
like the one we see right
The
here.
turtle
yeah,
star?
like those small ones.
Oh, the small ravioli looking
Yeah.
ones?
Yeah.
So if we see a cluster of those
yeah,
would be
so we're
good.
ready to
Oh,
start
what's
the
that
survey?
to the real
Ooh,
quick
to
though?
the
What's
right.
to the
right.
left?
Left.
To the left.
That red.
What is that?
Is
Go ahead
that?
and zoom in.
Is that
What is that?
trash?
Yeah.
Might be like clothing.
Is
Yeah,
that
it does look
somebody
like a-
dropped their hat?
What? Is that a rug? I
It's
think
a
it's a
sham
rug.
wow.
Towel or something.
It's like
It's a toilet
Toilet cover, yeah.
That's what it looks
seat
like
cover.
to me.
That's a rare
Oh
species right
man,
there.
very rare. Especially 590 meters down.
It's folded like a sailboat.
Yeah.
Dispose
look
of
at
your
that.
trash responsibly, people. You see what happens if you don't.
Ends up 500 and 600 meters down below.
And it's really depressing when you
Okay,
see
Hannah,
stuff
you ready
like
for,
plastic
start transect?
spoons or
It's
utensils
gonna
at the
take a
bottom of the
minute for us
ocean.
to get up to speed,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Okay, let us know when we're up to speed so we can start.
okay.
We'll take note. Thank you.
Roger that.
Let's see.
Is that a
I
fish
know.
to
Is
the
that?
left?
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm waiting for it to see if it moves.
That
On the
big
left?
Is that one of those
What
fish
is
like
that?
before? That was
I
flat?
don't know what that is. It doesn't look like anything.
No.
to me.
Is it just a rock?
What is that?
I have no idea.
Is it a weird looking rock? Are we all just being amazed by?
Anything is possible after what we've just
Yeah,
witnessed.
exactly. No kidding.
Ocean exploration just became that much more magical.
Hey, great question from Gosport. Forgive me if I mispronounce it in the UK. The lasers that we have, those are 10 centimeters apart. So when we want to actually
You ready?
figure out an exact size or as close as we can without actually sampling and bringing it up, we try and
Okay, we're
put it
starting
between
transect.
those lasers.
Peyton, the transect number is on the page.
Are we starting?
We are starting.
We're starting.
All right.
This is Fish and Benthic transect number 2. We are at 587 meters of depth. Start at 0124. And then I'm going to write down the folder name.
All right, let's keep an eye out for those fish. You see a fish?
We were so loud
The
during
little
that
red thing on the.
the capture of that
I don't
crab. We
think
woke
it's-
up one
I
of
don't
our
think it's a
viewers.
fish.
Wait, Anthony. What screens do we have right now? What? Never mind. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Hannah, when we do dives like this, are you ever documenting like some of the trash and things like that we find as well? Is that something that is also worth noting, or just biological?
It is worth noting that we found it, and I believe Peyton has recorded
Yep.
those 2 pieces of trash.
Every time we find trash on the bottom, we help to log that down because that could be used to sort of get estimates of trash cover on the sea bottom. You know, we're only viewing a very small swath of the seafloor.
So do we use that to extrapolate?
Yeah, depending on the area, depending on how well it is explored, that can give us an idea of how much trash we're going to see in that area and give us better estimates for sort of pollution.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, not nice that there's trash down there that we have to document, but
But it's cool that we're able to contribute to sort of that pool of data.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ideally, we hopefully won't have to deal with it in the future. But
Yes.
so we are on a fish transect right now. So if you look at Argus's cam, If you see Hercules, you see a big bright strobe light going underneath, and that is Hercules taking lots and lots of pictures as we document this transect. And it's taking a picture of the benthos, so we understand the habitat that we're taking a transect of right now, but we also are exploring the the fish that are here. So if you see a fish on the screen, let us know, and
Was that a
we'll see if you can spot it before us. The record to beat is 7 on a transect, and the transect is 100 meters. So we'll see if we can top that, because we are continuing to move up the ridge, so we're moving to shallower depths, which means, in theory, there should be more.
If Scott was your alarm, Scott was your Siri.
Can you change Siri's name?
I wonder if you can. I don't
tell it
use
to
her.
respond
you
to
can.
different.
You can have her respond to whatever you want, I think.
Can't you change
She
her
could be
accent?
British, yeah.
Yeah.
Australian.
My
Or
Siri
he.
has an Australian accent.
Yeah, you can make it a guy.
I was gonna say, does she have a male counterpart?
Is it
Well,
0?
Something I think is really interesting is for the next however many years, there won't be any kids named Alexa anymore. Or Alexa.
Wait, don't
I don't
say
know
that.
if Siri was a name, but
Don't say that because that will go out, set off people's
Too late for that.
actual
Alexa, order
smart.
1,000
No,
cookies.
stop.
Did you hear about that, though? The little girl?
I did
But
not.
she like learned that, you know, through speaking through Alexa, you can like buy stuff. So one day her mom's like not home, or her mom was like out of the
Oh my
room, and she
gosh.
goes, Alexa, I want a dollhouse and some cookies. And
Oh, wow.
like 3 days later, this like child-sized dollhouse shows up and like a bunch of cookies at her doorstep. It was like in the news. It was so
It's that
funny.
black thing in the center of the
My
screen.
daughter is just over 3.5,
Might
and
just
she's
be a
figuring it out. But we usually Alexa to play music, so she'll just, when she first started, she would just be yelling at like the wall because she didn't know. We had like one of the small ones. She didn't know where it actually was. And now she says Alexa, and then she sometimes will say it to have it play some music. But sometimes she gets too shy.
Be careful though, because Ed was saying that if we say the names of smart speakers, it's going to set them off in people's homes.
Oh,
What, didn't they get in trouble for having an ad that said something along those lines that actually
Yeah.
started buying stuff?
Yes. So.
Wait, who?
What,
So-
like Alexa or Amazon or
Yeah, that's-
someone had an
you're
ad
muted.
that said, "Oh, hey."
Neural.
Like
Did
on
we
the
just buy
commercial?
Yeah,
cookies
like
in
on
a
the
dollhouse?
commercial, it was
Yeah.
saying, like, as an example, and it
So when
started
you're
buying it
when
on
you're gonna go to
people's
say it,
things.
just say insert smart speaker name here.
Yeah.
Also, there was the it's Google, right? For
Amazon?
I'm pointing at you
there's
across
Amazon.
the room. Don't you dare.
Alexa's,
the thing.
No.
Alexa's Amazon. Yeah.
Amazon. So Amazon. So there was an Amazon commercial for insert smart speaker's name here. And
That
we had,
which shall not be named.
we had ours, which is like the small one. We had ours sitting right next to the TV, and the commercial was playing, and I was watching it, and I was like, and the people would say, blank, do something, blank, play this, blank, play that. And it was like customizable smart speaker was the whole thing. And I had wine sitting right next to the TV, and I was like, I can't believe that the TV is not responding to it. No, that my speaker was not responding to like, and so I think they must have like fixed it at
Yeah,
least
they
for their
probably
own
included
commercials.
Yeah.
They probably included like a ignore it if it sounds exactly like this.
Yeah, or like
It knows to ignore it or something, yeah.
Yeah.
But I found that really interesting because like mine was sitting right next to the speaker, but
Yeah.
it wasn't activating. But if I said it, it would.
No fish yet.
It's a pretty barren area.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah. I'm really interested in like because the texture of the sand changed when we entered into this area too. Like it's mottled, and I'm kind of curious
Is this
about
some of the
what's-
coral rubble?
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
Hannah?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure either.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's.
Norel, any thoughts?
Was that the wind? Whoa.
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, look in camera feed 9 up there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, yeah. It's windy outside.
Wow.
What's right there at 9 o'clock?
Oh,
Some disturbed sand.
Could we get a view on that?
Like some disturbed
Review on what, Peyton? On
to
the,
9 o'clock.
the left there?
Yeah, there's 2 dark objects.
Yeah. Scott, if you want to angle the camera.
It just looks like rocks, I guess.
Yeah,
Are they just rocks there?
I think so.
they might be leaves. Wait. It looks like it's something dark on top of it that's curved, though. Oh, I didn't get a grab. Could we zoom in one more time, please?
Absolutely, Peyton.
Thank you very much.
It's got to focus on them. There you go.
Huh.
How's
Like,
that?
I can kind of imagine seeing a tail at the end of one of those.
You good, Peyton?
Yeah, I got
Perfect.
the grabs. Thank you.
No fish yet.
I was just gonna say,
Not really anything yet.
yeah. I think we veered out of
Something
the.
white.
I see that on the top left.
That looks like a fish to me.
Where?
The one that was almost swimming through on the left that you
Okay.
guys were pointing out.
Might be an
I saw
urchin
something
to the
white.
left.
Yeah. It seemed like it was in the water column.
There's
Maybe
a dark
it's-
object
oh, yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
left.
Sorry, there is an urchin.
Yeah, I think that's an
Yeah,
urchin.
that's an urchin. Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool looking little guy.
Yep. There's a little
Wow.
urchin.
Pretty
Very
color.
spiky.
They blend in really well.
Oh, and a sea star. Are we counting those or just?
No, that'll all get captured in the benthic stills.
Yeah, there's another
If
urchin
we
that looks
pass
If
like
we
on
go
the
over 'em.
Yeah, exactly.
far
if we
bottom
go-
right hand corner.
How far
Is
along
that
are
a
we on
fish
the
right there?
transect?
That black thing?
I don't think
I don't know.
so. Yeah, it's that little dark black. I think it's just maybe a leaf. I think it's a leaf. Not a fish. How many meters have we done already?
We're 57 meters. We're fighting quite a bit of wind.
Yeah, it doesn't look
so
like we're
the ship
moving.
is struggling a little bit.
Gotcha.
Brian, do you think that crab capture is going to end up on the Nautilus YouTube?
Well, technically all of our dives are, since we
Might be a highlight clip.
put them dark down there.
I would love to see that as a highlight clip.
Yeah, highlight clip.
Hey, fish!
I would
Fish!
recommend.
I definitely was going to have to watch that back.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, fish, another one.
Oh,
Is that
Another fish.
I think it's
another
the
one
same
or the
one.
same one?
It was a more ribbony
there's
fish.
a very
Oh,
interesting
okay.
rock to the left. I almost feel like there's a small
pretty
fish in
stretched
front of
out
it.
right
There's
now.
an enemy on the rock.
Yeah, but in front of the anemone,
Yeah, I know.
sort of to the right a little bit,
Going
it almost looks like there's something perched on the sand.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Good question about if we have a favorite depth to explore. We pretty much love exploring anywhere. The great part about
Oh, that's
being on the
urchin,
Nautilus
actually.
is, you know, what you're seeing right now is the first time human eyes have ever laid eyes are seeing this,
that?
and you're seeing it right
Urchin?
along here with us.
Might be an
I
urchin.
think that one's an anemone.
Or maybe an enemy. Yeah, I'd say that. Oh, maybe it's an enemy. I think so. Yeah, I think it's an enemy.
Is that a fish?
Fish.
Next to it?
Fish.
There's a starfish.
Oh, I think that's a fish
That's
right
a
next to
fish.
the starfish.
Oh, got him.
Yep,
Good
you're right.
eye.
I'm really curious about that. Like, we saw that really big orange fish that sort of moved in.
Oh
Maybe-
yeah, I wonder what that was.
Yeah, I think it showed up on the Argus cam, so we might be able to check it out later.
Are
Oh,
there
good idea.
any large orange fish in the identification guide?
Ooh, that's a good question.
We should check.
It's pretty substantial.
How's that?
Hmm?
Yeah, much bigger than everything else we've seen so far.
The sea cucumber.
Oh, hey, what about this one? Atellus radiosus?
For the fish?
Yeah,
Stand
let
by
me
to
take a
zoom
look
in,
at it.
Yep.
And go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. It's a nice looking anemone.
I'm gonna grab some grabs. Very nice.
Interesting how
It's got
its
some like,
tentacles there.
I
yeah,
like
the
how
little
it's
bubble
perched on the
tips.
rock there too.
Yeah. But he's kind of like drooping down.
What's the common name for that fish, Peyton?
I think there's a fish out of focus.
I'm trying to find
You
out.
saw fish?
Yeah, I think it was out of focus
oh,
though.
I opened.
Okay. I'll
something
just
else.
mark the time.
Pale snapper?
That doesn't look like it was big enough. Its fins looked a lot fleshier than that one.
Okay.
It was more of a pale orange, like a dull orange. Almost kind of yellow in nature.
Okay, I'll keep looking.
What is that, like, center screen? Is that a rock just below the lasers?
I think it's a rock.
Zoom in.
Yeah, a rock that has some type of shadow.
Rocks
and a sea
for
star.
days,
Oh, yeah, a
a
little
sea
sea
star.
star.
Another one of those little sea stars.
Another orpheroid.
I feel like those might be your best, because I see a lot of them kind of dotting around.
Yeah.
Your best chance of collecting 5 of something.
The little sea stars?
Yeah.
The brittle stars?
Or the brittle stars?
Yeah. That's a good idea. Hana, what do you think of that?
Wasn't paying attention. What's that?
Oh, no worries. We were talking about maybe we could try collecting some of those
Fish.
brittle stars
Fish
that
up
we're
there.
seeing. Is that a fish?
Yes.
Cooler.
Like
Where?
next
Yeah,
to
I
the
saw
whip.
him.
Yeah.
Can you take note of him?
Oh, wait.
Yep. Definitely a fish.
Yeah, I
5
saw
more
him for a
meters?
sec.
The shiny
Oh,
thing
yeah, I
towards the
see
middle?
it. The super
That
small.
little guy right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a coral?
There's a shrimp
I'm
down
assuming?
there.
Dang. You got this.
So we're almost done. You said 5 meters, Lily?
Yeah,
Yep,
she's
Yep,
3.
almost done.
Almost
Cool.
done. That urchin's just passing under us. It's a cool looking urchin. Last meter. Come on, fish.
So I
And that's
have
100.
All right.
All right. End time 0139, depth of 557. Actually 0140, correction.
Also, we have someone who said that the quad view bottom right where it shows the map, there's an error message on the screen. Can we fix that?
That map is populated in University of Rhode Island.
Okay.
So we
That is entirely
try
out
and-
of our control there.
we can try and alert
Look at
the
this
appropriate
green.
channels back on shore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ship for that transit.
And then also, what was our total?
We had 6.
All right.
And then, Nav, could I get a zoom out on the map of where we are,
For
please?
sure. Whoa. So we're headed up to E3 right now.
E3, okay. Oh wow, we're scooting right along.
Do we see any more patches of brittle stars?
I have not
What
since
was
we
that?
stopped the transect. Ask Eagle Eye Brian over here though.
What are you looking for?
Patches of brittle stars. Maybe to collect.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
I don't know, Hana. Do you think that would be the best
Zoom in,
option for
Anthony?
collecting 5?
Sorry, say again?
Brittle stars as possible option for collecting 5 of something?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so. If we, ooh, what's
Hana's
that?
the boss.
Oh, what is that little guy?
Is
that a type of worm?
coral?
Can't tell.
I want to guess a coral or an anemone, but
Almost looks like a coral, but I don't know. Couldn't get that great of a look.
You can go wide.
Also, shout out to Dr. Marika Sudak, who's
Okay.
tuning in right now from the Azores, and she really should be here with us today.
No, we miss you.
We miss you, Marika.
Wish you were here.
Say hi to
Yeah, move on.
Justin.
No worries.
There was pretty big
I know you've
starfish
been
up here,
tuning
though.
in for long hours, longer than our shifts.
I know.
I think Marika said she tuned in for 9 hours the other
There's
day.
a fish on Argus Cam on the top left, I think.
there's
a
also a
starfish.
sea star. right
Oh,
in the
here's a
center.
sea star, yeah.
Oh, there's a-
Ooh, can we zoom in on that sea star?
Zoom in, please.
I don't think we've seen one like that yet.
No, it's a lot
It's a little
chunkier.
different.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Got some screen grabs of that.
Is that an armored star?
Awesome.
I wouldn't
It's
know.
moving.
Let's look it up.
I'm gonna check it out.
All right, turning head to 15. 115.
015?
015.
For those of you asking about what time the crab capture happened, so they can go back and look at it again on YouTube and relive the moment. I honestly, I can't tell you right off the top of my head.
I have
Ask
I have
Peyton
notes on
back
it.
there.
It's happened at 0112 UTC.
UTC, which is
That was about
So,
30 minutes ago.
yeah.
yeah, about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't have a good start time. That was just after it was in and the container was closed.
Yep.
So about 40 minutes ago.
Go about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I had the time as 0110,
Okay.
Okay.
but
So-
I don't remember when I recorded that time.
Okay.
If it was in the beginning or the end.
Yeah, I don't have a start time either, because it just kind of swam towards us, and then we were like, hey, that was a squid that just passed by us.
Oh,
in
So we are
cam
getting
3.
eat. Okay. That
Behind-
is squiddy.
Some rough seas
Yeah,
out there.
behind.
Zoom in on Argus.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a squid that appeared in the camera
Yeah, we're getting
on
inked.
Argus?
Yeah.
on our.
How
Oh,
big?
is that
Oh, really?
ink?
That's
Oh,
So cool.
What?
Hey.
we just
Thought I
got
saw
inked.
something back there.
Yeah, it's not globule enough to be something else. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I saw like the spread of tentacles in cam view like 3.
Oh, so you saw
Got
it.
it.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, is that a squid? Like, I thought it was a banana peel or something at first that
I
like got
missed
tossed
it.
behind us, and I'm like,
I know, I missed
wait,
it too.
that doesn't make any sense.
Bummer.
Might still be following us.
Could
Yeah,
be.
I'm coming back around. Get in front.
Full wide, both.
So we are currently at 540 meters of depth. Continuing to proceed towards shallower water.
Are all those white spots right there some of those sea stars we mentioned?
They would be really tiny.
7.
Okay.
So, Hannah, you said you were looking for brittle stars for those 5?
Was an option. Doesn't
option.
have to be, but
Okay.
5 is something. I think,
sometimes
right?
you'll see them pretty close together. So if we find a cluster of them, we can go ahead and sample them.
All right. Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim from Norway. Thanks for watching and enjoying the crab capture.
So do we think
The crab
these
sure.
white dots are the starfish we found earlier?
They might be. Not sure.
Because there's quite a few of them around here.
We could sample
Want a
those.
closer look?
We could. Yeah, let's get a closer look,
Which
please.
white dot do you want to look at?
Any of them.
You choose,
Above
Scott.
the laser?
Yeah, there's one to the left and just above the laser. I see
So
two.
are this
Go ahead and zoom in.
these dark things we're seeing? Are these kind of exposed rock covered in manganese?
It looks still like sand to
Which
me.
white dot
I
are
don't
we
Yeah.
looking for?
I'm not sure. I thought maybe it would be some sort of,
Starfish.
I don't know if it
Oh,
could
yeah,
be
there's one on the left.
cyanobacteria, but because we're pretty deep, I don't think it would be an algae.
I
It's
don't-
definitely something coating the bottom.
It doesn't look like any of those are those starfish we saw earlier.
No,
There
I
is a
think,
starfish showed it to 9 o'clock at the lasers.
don't see
Right at the
them.
edge between the white and black. I might just be
Oh.
seeing things. I think it's a sea star.
I think I
Mm.
saw
Oh, are you talking about that light gray thing in that patch
Yeah.
of sand?
I
I don't know
don't
what that
see
is.
it.
I wish I had a stick of science, but it's like right there.
It turned off
That's- yeah.
to the right of the mungo arm.
Yeah. Sort of
So great question.
now
about
right in the center left.
do we ever
Oh.
take students on the day on the ship? And occasionally there have been some instances where there's different organizations have checked out the ship if we've been in port. But we actually do have ways for students and younger people to get involved. Peyton,
Hey.
that you hear, is a science intern.
And zoom.
And next to me is Anthony, who is a video intern. We've had mapping interns, data interns, ROV interns, you name it.
Wow.
It's a
So
hermit crab.
feel free to get involved and check out, go to Ocean Exploration Trust's website.
I heard you met another hermit crab.
So one of these white dots is a hermit crab?
Apparently.
I guess so.
See, that one's not swimming up to get into our other bio box.
The word's out.
I think they're just too starstruck.
But
Too starstruck. Dun 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 dun.
They're like, man, you're carrying around the hero of all hermit crabs, the one that like sacrificed itself so that we couldn't get any more forward biobox samples.
we don't have any cooking interns on the vessel.
Oh,
The cooking is done by our crew. We have several cooks, and they do an outstanding job.
Amazing.
They do an
Yeah,
outstanding
so
job
good.
for sure.
That
Oh my
vanilla.
So good.
What is it?
Vanilla almond.
Oh, that cake
so
yesterday?
It was a
good.
French
My goodness.
dessert.
I didn't get to try any
It's like
because I was
oh,
like,
milkweed.
Didn't?
I totally missed
Oh
out.
I think
my
it's
gosh,
milkweed.
Peyton, you
It
completely
was so
missed
good.
I
out.
know.
I
Next
think
time.
half of it or more was gone within an hour
don't
or
even know how to
two.
spell
Oh
that.
yeah.
It was Mealy or something?
Milfouille, I believe.
Georgia knew it. She said it was one of her
I
favorites.
don't
It's a
know.
Yeah.
French dessert.
French.
I think it's my new favorite one.
So they're part of the crew, and we have 17 crew members who stay on for the duration of the
Yeah,
season.
milfouille.
And
that looks
they
very
do
good.
an amazing
Yeah,
job
I
keeping
missed
the
it.
Nautilus
It's alright.
running.
Pull up a photo. I want to see what it. She said sometimes they put like a drizzle. I don't know if it was chocolate on top or. Yeah.
Oh, I'm hungry, you guys.
Oh,
Well,
is
3
that a
o'clock is
fishing Argus?
our
Yeah,
it just went away.
For sure.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, there's a brittle star now coming in line to the left of the lasers.
Oh,
There's
There
one.
is.
nice. Good eye. Could we, Scott, maybe go a little to port, just kind of maybe do like a very wide zigzag just to see if there's a little change
Yeah.
in scenery?
Good request, because the ship's going there anyways.
Oh, perfect.
Great minds think alike.
There's something on the left.
Yeah.
What did that wind do?
Yellow.
Did it,
Yeah,
did it
what
just
is
burst
that?
at us again?
It's
Microburst?
It's down.
no,
It's
it's
down
only
now.
It's
15.
not moving or
Okay.
anything.
The ship didn't like something.
Its thrusters are working at like
Yeah.
high percentage.
It's not happy.
Yeah, it's going up to 70%,
It's a little-
80% at some point. Yeah.
Talia is doing well.
Nav, about what's the distance to waypoint E3, and what would be like the estimated time until we reach there?
For Herc, it's 120 minutes. I mean meters.
Okay.
And it says it'll take 15, 16 minutes, depending on. But that's going to depend on how much we stop to sample and view at
Yeah.
things, and then also on like how the ship handles everything.
How many minutes you said?
15 to 20.
Oh, okay, so then to E4, we'd probably be there in the next hour-ish,
Yeah.
depending on
let
how
me
slow we go.
check. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Hello, Chile. Thanks for joining us. And
E4?
we'll spend on your special greetings to our voluntary crab when
That's
we bring
really
them up.
shallow. Okay, there it is.
Oh, wow, it's way up there.
It's
I
way
didn't
up
realize how
there.
much further it was.
Let's see. So that is 800 meters. And
From where we currently are.
from where we currently are, and it says it'll take us
It's a good chunk of time.
5-6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's we're traveling at. Where's our speed? I don't
Well, right now
actually
I'm
know.
not going anywhere.
That makes sense. That's why it says it's so. Now it's 20 hours. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I was
Zero.
waiting for you.
Okay.
The ship's
The
going
ship-
up 0.4.
The ship is trying.
Okay. All right, so we got a while. Till
We got
get
a
to
while,
E4.
yeah. I mean, we've made it.
We've gone.
In our watch, we started below E2.
Yeah, we've made
So we
some-
started like about where my cursor is right now.
Okay.
So
Oh wow.
if that gives you a concept, it's been 3 hours
3
and we've made it
hours.
practically to E3.
Yeah. So,
So-
probably with
But we've been stopping a lot too.
we have
So I'd say 2
Those are
hours
fun.
to E4.
2 hours to 4. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna touch base with Chris because we might, if we finish, then maybe we'll pull Herc up a little and then tow in water to W1 to the next ridge over.
Right.
Okay, so about 2 hours-ish.
That's if we just constantly go.
Correct, yeah. It's probably be more like 3 or 4.
There's fish
Yeah.
on our 2 o'clock. Slightly to the right, I think.
Yeah.
Or squid. I think it's
I
a
think it's a
squid.
Is that a
Squid.
squid
Yeah,
to
it's
the
a
right?
squid to the
Scott?
right.
So to the
right.
right.
Pan to
so
the right,
to the right.
What?
Absolutely.
We want to look to the right?
Yes.
Yeah,
To the
there's a
right.
squid.
We want you to do something besides move your chair? What?
I was going in layback mode.
You disappeared.
Oh, I missed him. I keep missing the squid.
Yeah, we don't see him anymore.
Yeah.
Here's squid,
He's swimming
squid,
pretty
squid.
fast though.
Maybe he
Aw,
found his way into one of our bio boxes.
Wriggled up into a push core. But yeah, now that I think about it, because I said this earlier, but like that hermit crab basically, because it could wriggle out, prevents us from opening our forward bio boxes. So it did kind of sacrifice itself.
We have a growing contingent of viewers who are interested in us naming said crab.
Ah.
Ooh.
I think
Scott.
Like
Scott.
Scott is a
deserves to be-
very Scott Summer.
Scott
Summers.
I think we should have a
Summers.
contest.
Scummer.
Scummer. And then of course last name
Oh.
Scapazzi.
Scummer
Scott Summers
Scapazzi.
Kapazi. How many S's do you have on your hand? We played spoons
I got
last
three.
night. And Anthony didn't realize you had to write spoons, like you have to
Yeah.
write horse as you lost. So we're like, the first time we're like, oh, put an S on your hand, and
what's
then he
this?
lost again. So he just kept drawing
Oh.
S's on
Is
his
that
hand.
there, dead center?
Can we get a zoom
So I
in
got
on
3
that?
S's. Yes, we can zoom. I am zooming.
What's another
Oh,
one
it's
of
another
those
one of the, what we
Benthic pencils?
sampled, right?
Nice.
Yeah, looks like it.
That looks almost exactly like it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some ideas from the viewers on what the sample should be named.
Right now,
Back and
Sebastian
passes.
is had been bantied about.
Right?
The self-sampling crab.
Self-sampling Clab Sebastian.
SSC.
The SSC.
I think that needs to be its like formal title.
Some of the viewers have suggested that this was part of the crab's master plan and is now using the bio box and Hercules as its shell.
That is the best.
That's pretty
Excellent.
smart.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty
Rocks.
interesting over there, huh?
Terrain.
We got terrain to the left.
Yeah,
Ooh,
let's check
what's
that
this?
out.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Whoa,
Shiny
whoa, whoa.
big-eyed fish.
Is that a fish or is that the rest of a fish?
I think that's a fish.
That's a
Is
fish.
that a fish or
Look
the
at
head
that.
I
of
don't know
a
if
fish?
he's
Like,
alive.
What's it
Sample
doing?
him.
Kind of
Can we
derpy.
zoom in?
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh.
Oh, it's cute.
Wow, it's
He
got
looks like a
huge
lure.
eyes.
Oh yeah, like one of those
Interesting
little
how he's
rubber
swimming
lures.
vertically.
Is he swimming? Yeah, he's swimming
Or s-
vertically.
kind of, I was going to say standing.
He's probably,
He
he
looks
knows we're here
floating.
and he's trying to convince us
Oh,
we're
wow.
that
Those
he's
cool
dead
looking
and we
rocks.
shouldn't eat him.
He does look
Pretty
to be the
little
perfect
guy.
sampling size.
nom nom.
He does.
but suck him up.
We have
Slur.
another name for the
Oh.
box crab.
Box crab.
Box crab.
I think we've stumbled
That's a-
upon a claw of a giant animal.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Someone got
Sleeping
startled.
Dragon.
Hey, have you
Oh
guys
my
seen
goodness.
Argus Cam?
That's what I'm talking
Whoa.
about.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
cool ridge.
Oh, wow.
Let's check that out.
Viewers,
Oh,
if you
wow.
haven't, please look at channel 2.
This is the best
Argus-
watch ever, you guys.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've seen quite a bit. I will
We
say
are the best
a lot of
watch.
diversity.
We are. What was
the-
it? We're the Benthic
Benthic
buddies?
buddies.
Benthic buddies.
Ooh, look at
I think it's just
this.
got steep.
Are we
Dun,
going
dun,
to
dun.
just follow that ridge straight
How
up?
fast the ship going?
Yeah, let's check it out. Interesting rock formations.
Wow. It's just
Wow.
carved away.
Can you get a still of that, Peyton? If you
Yeah.
can, please. Ow.
Man.
I don't know.
So is this
I'm
just
coming up
the
somewhere.
lava
We're like-
flow that
I'm
just...
with you.
That's what
I'm
it
gonna try
looks
to get out
like.
more ahead of you.
Okay.
Dripping down.
It kind of looks like sliding rock in Waitomi
Oh.
or Laloaloa.
But yeah. Some urchins.
Something that
Mm.
small.
So fair warning to you, Hannah, we need a lot of time now. If,
Now
like,
that it's
lots of fair warning if we need to stop, because this is really steep.
will do.
Okay.
Wow,
kinda
this is
spooky.
really, really steep.
We have a vote for, people like Skomer the crab, Boxy, Jamie Fox in the bio box,
Hey.
and Krusty.
Crusty crustacean.
Oh.
These,
Crusty
this
crab,
is-
yeah.
It almost looks like this was carved out by like a undersea current, like a submarine. What's the term for that?
Let's take a look at this other crevasse to the
Yeah. Wow, this is so cool.
Oh yeah, there's another one to the left. Really?
Because
It's like
some,
it used to not be
carvings.
underwater. It was like it erupted and then it got submerged.
because some areas, especially if there's a freshwater outflow, like Monterey Bay has this really cool submarine canyon.
The can, yeah.
Yeah, that's been carved out by water over time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This seems a little bit too straight-sided to be that.
I think this is just lava flow
Yeah.
because
Wow, this is
usually
so
those big
cool.
carve outs in canyons, like there's Salt River Canyon and St. Croix and the Virgin Islands, and then
I've
Monterey
never
Bay.
heard
But
of that
those,
one.
there was usually historically a river or some sort of massive water flow
I
that's
am
carved
looking
that
this
down
up.
through time.
You said it was Salt River
Salt River Canyon?
Canyon?
Ooh,
Okay.
what's
Saint,
this?
St.
What is
Croix,
this?
C-R-O-I-X.
Sea
Is that
cucumber.
a sea cucumber? Yeah, it looks like a sea cucumber.
A new
Cucumber.
vote for a
Cucumber?
crab named the Incredible Mr. Limpet.
Wow.
Any idea of the slope that we have here, or the angle? The viewers are interested about how steep it might be.
70 degrees.
Wow, this is super
70
cool.
degrees?
This is very, yeah,
Yeah,
not vertical, but
pretty
close to
close.
it. Yeah.
Is that just a feeling thing, or are you looking at a monitor for
A
information?
feeling thing, yeah.
After,
It's
what, an hour
anemone.
ago, I trust your instincts on everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The
Yeah.
rise is 10 meters and the run is 25 meters. I have a calculator.
Well, tries over run.
Yeah.
So you said 20 over 10, so slope of 2.
Ooh, another crab.
Yeah. Well, slope
Look at
of
that big crab.
That's a good hermit crab.
See it.
And
There's
another
a
sea star.
sea
Oh,
star.
we got
it's
another
a
sea star.
40% slope right
Ooh,
now.
there's a fish.
Oh, check out that fish. Wow.
Oh, pretty.
Please,
Blue.
blue. Yep,
Yeah.
Let me get
Very
a grab of that
blue.
one. Oh, thank you for the zoom.
of course.
It looks like a blue version of the fish we
Gorgeous.
sampled earlier.
Beautiful.
Maybe
Yeah.
this is an adult
He's
version.
trying to get away.
Yeah, he looks bigger.
Yeah, because he's. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
look at this camera
oh,
work,
he's
Scott.
not
Scott.
happy with the
Something.
light. I think
Loving
it's
it.
not happy with the light is the thing.
Yeah, I don't think he's liking it.
Wow, that was a very pretty fish.
Oh, man.
All right, looks like we might level out soon here.
Look at him following the fish up.
We have a vote for Davy Jones. Another crab.
That was pretty good. They've all been pretty good.
They have all been pretty good
Well,
here.
he kind of went to the bio box, so it's like he went into a locker.
It's an anemone.
There was a like brown
this is such a
object
cool
on this.
Oh, there's a
that
big,
we
is that a big
passed
cliff
by.
on that side? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the other
Oh,
side of the
wow.
lava
So
flow.
steep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real deep on port side.
Wow.
Ooh.
Tiny shrimp.
Oh,
Ooh.
there's a crab.
And we can get a little
Where's the
recenter when
crab?
we get a chance.
He,
Not
yeah,
critical.
he
Climbed
climbed
over
over.
the
It
rock.
was real quick.
Ooh.
Something red sticking out.
Well, can
Oh, it's probably a shrimp.
can we grab a rock from here?
Oh, what's this on the bottom right?
Oh, that just went underneath
yeah,
the
that
rock.
was something
Yeah.
It's
orange.
like yellowish orange.
I don't know what that
So
guy
it's at
was.
the bottom right-hand corner,
Oh,
and it's
look.
underneath the little shelf of
There
lava
looks like
that
there might
eroded
be
away.
some hard coral there too.
We have fish darting back and forth from that rock.
I don't
Was it tucked underneath?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was tucked underneath at about 3 o'clock. I don't see anything.
I don't know if he went.
He disappeared.
Oh, you can kind of see some
Oh,
orange.
yeah.
I don't see
Right,
it.
center left.
Just left of the, yeah.
I don't see him.
There's a little fish there that's blue. Is that blue beneath the lasers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess tiny.
Can we get a zoom in just to the left? Let's see. Bottom right of that anemone, I think there's 2 polyps, maybe of hard coral.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming out. It's the crab, I think. Yep,
Yeah,
there it
the-
is.
hermit crab?
Oh, yeah.
There's another crab.
Nice.
Okay, get ready to zoom in.
Yeah,
Alright.
can we zoom in?
Is that a cup coral?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Gorgeous.
Looks like it. Oh, yeah, look at these polyps.
Are
I
those
wonder.
on the grab list?
Dianthus?
What?
Hold on. There's a list of corals that we'd like to grab.
We don't have any specific corals. Could we stop? I think we're going to sample
Yeah,
these.
stop.
What? Okay.
Maybe even back up if
Hold
possible.
position. Oh, bridge nav. Hold position.
It looks similar.
Yeah, I'm starting to go.
Just corals. Let's
Just go
grab
wide,
a
Scott.
sample.
Okay.
Pretty anemone.
Oh. But it's below 2,000
Oh,
meters?
cookie stars. Maybe. I don't know.
But this,
Oh, that rock is going to cause an avalanche. The one I just landed on. I saw it wiggle as soon as I landed.
Uh-oh.
We got some more names. Shelley Leonardo da Vinci. Claudia or Sheldon.
That's a good one.
Krabby McCrabface, that one comes up quite a bit. Scott Jr.
Are we going to have a second Bodie McBoatface?
So what compartment do you want to put this in?
Could we put them in
Aft.
starboard? Yeah.
Yeah, starboard.
We could also do slurp if you would
Whoa.
like.
Whoa.
Not
Did
in
you
the
get
front
some
boxes.
steals?
I did.
That
Awesome.
wasn't good. Okay, zoom in. So you want these two?
Yeah, I think one's dead, one's alive. I think that pink one that is the only one alive. The other one looks dead.
Are any
But
of
they
these-
might be connected, so you might just grab them both.
Oh, can you grab the rock too?
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right. Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Looks like some sort of
Zoom out.
algae and cyanobacteria. Huh.
Starboard bio box A is open.
Switching.
Are we able to
Do we need
open
video of it?
I guess we can
No.
open it. It looks clear, right?
Yeah, you can zoom in on Argus. It looks clear.
Okay, sample.
Oh, there was
Oh.
a rock, right?
Coming out.
Do you want me to zoom in on Argus?
Sorry, let me go to salvo
zoom in on Argus.
starboard. You ready?
Yep.
Oh.
All the way out.
Roger that.
Do we still have all of them? Looks like it.
On us fail.
Nice. And what time did we start that operation?
Swish.
Look
Like
at
a
that
minute
aim.
ago.
Okay, I'll say
Yeah.
0204.
Nice. Sounds
There's a
good.
little crab on her cam.
Yeah, can we
Oh.
just suck up a bunch of hermit crabs? Do that? We got one
That one
already.
looks really similar to the one we saw before that swam into...
It does.
Well, we needed
Just has
5.
more color. We can try to grab him. See if you can get him.
Nah.
If you can grab him by his shell and place him in the box, I give up. I don't know what I'd... No way. No way.
No.
No way.
He just scooted.
It would
Is
just
he
crush him.
out of reach now?
Yeah, he's out of reach.
Oh,
It would not be intact.
he got lucky.
Oh, it's on the rock there. Yeah.
So there's a rock, right there next to the big one, kind of on the right side. Is that big enough for what the scientist was asking for?
They didn't specify size, but I would imagine it would be plenty big. Peyton, how's our sample slots?
I mean, the only... starboard is pretty much all open except for A.
How big of a rock could we take? That one looks pretty large.
And then just to confirm, the thing that dropped off was the rock and not the polyps itself?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, zoom in. What's that white thing?
Oh,
It's a shell, it looks like.
looks like it. Maybe a type of slug.
Some sort of snail or something.
To the left of the screen, is
Yeah,
that...
we got
What is that kind of weird
Oh.
circular thing?
Ooh,
Yeah, what is that?
there's a lot of them.
The one that seems a bit bigger?
The bigger one, yeah.
Yeah. Is that the start of an anemone? Blah.
Anemone. I don't think it's an anemone. I
think it's a
can't
worm.
really tell.
I think
Maybe
it's either a worm or...
polyp.
Yeah, a polyp almost?
There's a
Oh.
cool
Like a-
shrimp right there.
Flatter one? Oh yeah, there is one. There's a
There's
lot.
the crab.
There's the hand.
The claw. So we needed at least a softball size.
Yeah, can't get in there.
It seems like
I don't
this
want to mess up the...
rock is pretty
cutters.
brittle.
Yeah.
Is the one that's right there, next to the right of the large one?
To the right.
So this large one right
So
here.
at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, that bigger one.
You go for him again.
He's like just out of range.
Right outside. Oh, yeah, he's just.
He knows.
He
He's taunting
does.
you. Old man wiggling his finger. I'll get you next time.
If it weren't for you and your metal